Crochet. I am starting a new project today. As you see on here, Algeria. I will be doing the colors of every map of the 54 countries in Africa, and the first one, of course, will be Algeria. Their colors are red, green, and white, red being the least amount, so I am starting off with that in my project. I am making these granny squares. So with this one, I will be starting off with 4 chains, and then I will be doing a total of 12 double crochets. So let me go back here, I kind of got ahead. So you start with 4 chains, and then you do a double crochet, and then you do a chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So you want to do that all the way around until you have a total of 12 double crochets. So that first 4 chains we did count as the first double crochet in chain 1. So right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. This will be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will include all of the tutorials in my YouTube link. So at the end of the 12th one, you want to go ahead and do the chain 1, and you want to do a slip stitch on the very top of the first row here. So you see where we have 1, 2, 3. There's 3 chains. You want in the 3rd one, you want to do the slip stitch to join. And then we will go ahead and let me just look at my little pattern here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and cut that off and just pull that. And then immediately we will be joining the white yarn. And you want to join that yarn in between one of the chain 1 spaces. It doesn't matter which one. So I just usually do a loop. And then find one of the chain 1 spaces. Just go underneath it. And then do a chain 4. I'm sorry, do a chain 3. Okay, after that chain 3, you want to do another chain 3, making 2. I'm sorry, do a double crochet, so that makes like a double crochet in each of those chain 1 spaces, and then you want to chain 1, and then go right into the next chain 1 space and do 2 double crochets. Okay, chain 1 and 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1. I'm trying to not pause this video as often as possible, but obviously we may have to save some time, but we'll keep going for now. So chain 1, and in between where we did the chain 1 on the previous row, you would do 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, get more yarn down, 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles, chain 1. Now I may do different designs with the different maps as far as different styles of granny squares. So the last one, you do a chain 1, and then you are connecting that on the 3rd chain. So 1, 2, 3, you want to do a slip stitch right there. Okay, all right. So if I was changing color, I would go ahead and cut it off now, but I'm not. I'm doing another row of the white, but I do want to start off in a chain 1 space. So I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch until I get to a chain 1 space, and there I will be doing my chain 3. That counts as 1 double crochet, and then I'm doing 2 more to make a total of 3 in that chain 1 space, and then I chain 1. Give myself more yarn here. 1, 2, 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles. So yeah, I haven't fully decided yet, but I probably will try different granny squares designs. I do have to watch the sizing of it, so I will be measuring, because as you know, all granny squares, if you're doing different designs, will have different end results. So I will try to really be measuring them out as I complete them. So some of them may have more rows than the other in order to equal up to the size. So just doing my 3 double crochet in each of the chain 1 spaces from the previous row. 3 doubles. Oops. And the hook I'm using is a 4.5. Alright. I have not been to Algeria, but from what I see on the screen, they definitely have some beautiful scenery. I had just YouTube Algeria scenery, so. Okay, so we at the end here, this is what this looks like. And so we do a chain 1, and then we are going up to the 3rd chain from the previous double, and then we are doing a slip stitch on this one and cutting that off. Okay. So now we are bringing in the green yarn. The green yarn will start to get the square look going on. So let's go ahead and incorporate that. So with the green yarn, I'm just going to do a loop at the top of it. And then just go to a space that is between one of the chain 1 spaces here, and then 2, 3 chains, okay? Just making sure here. And then we are doing 2 double crochets in that space, and then doing a chain 1, and then we are doing 2 double crochets in the next chain 1 space, and then we are doing a chain 1. This is where we're doing a different kind of stitch. We're doing a treble crochet, or I used to think it was called triple crochet, but you know, whatever way you learn it, it's just where you are doing 2 around the hook, and you pull it out, and then you're going through 2, you're going through 2 again, and then pulling all through. This just makes a longer stitch, and that will make the corners of the granny square. So we're doing a total of 3 of those, and then chain 2, and then 3 more, and that would be our first corner to make the granny square. Okay, so we're doing 2 more, 2. Sometimes I get a little, I do more double crochets than I do treble. So then you want to follow and do your chain 1, and then now in the next 2 spaces you will do 3 double crochets. So we're going back to double crochets for the next 2 spaces. Chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1, and then after doing 2, this was where we did the corner, and now we're going back to the 3 treble crochets, chain 2. So 3 treble crochets. Just pay attention to this, because if you're very used to just doing a double, you would just do it by habit, and then your work would not look as good. So chain 2, and then total of 3 more treble crochets. And I will include the pattern of this in my YouTube. I will have a folder in there for this project. Okay, so we have another corner. So in the next 2 spaces, we want to do 3 doubles. Okay, chain 1, 3 doubles, chain 1, and then now we are doing another, treble corner, right? Okay, so in that corner we're doing 3 treble, chain 2, 3 treble. I just went outside and an annoying fly flew in the house as I was rushing in the house, and now I have to deal with it and locate it and get rid of it. Okay, so we just finished that treble corner. We're doing a chain 1, and then 2 the double crochets, 3 double crochets in the next 2 chain 1 spaces. Chain 1, 3 doubles, chain 1. Okay, so this space, you can see how we have the corners right there, and then now we are going to create the last corner. Okay, so we did our chain 1 after the 3 doubles. Now we're going back to treble. 1, 2, 3. Doing 3 trebles, chain 2, and 3 trebles again. I'm using off a lot of scrap yarn cards, and you know, sometimes they are a little hard to unravel. Okay, chain 1 after that. And then what we're doing is that we are connecting right here on the top of the double crochet, the first double crochet. We will do a slip stitch. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So we will be doing another row of this, but I want to go ahead and move on to the corner here, because that's typically where I like to start. So I'm just going to tie off this and then make a loop right here. Okay, so at the corner we're doing a chain 3. We're doing double crochets here, so we're done with trebles. We just needed the trebles to make the corner, so now we're doing double crochets. So when we go to the corner, you would do the chain 3 represent a double crochet. We would do 2 other double crochets, 1 and 2 to make 3, and that is going to represent part of this corner. We'll finish it off when we come around. So we go ahead and do the chain 1, and then in the next space we are doing the 3 doubles, chain 1, and then do 3 doubles in the next chain space, chain 1, 3 doubles. And in this way you can enlarge this as much as you want. Chain 1, and then now in the space of the previous corner we will do 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. Okay, so that completes the corner there. We will deal with all of these ends at the end of the project. You can work those in or however way you deal with your ends. So now we're on the sides and we're doing 3 doubles, crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in each space. Guys, I'm just unraveling more. Okay, 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles in the next space, and then the chain 1, and then we're working in another corner, which of course is 3 doubles, in the same space, chain 2, 3 doubles in the same space to get that corner nice and right. Okay, so now this is what we're looking like, really cute. I'll always start off with a chain, and then for all the spaces on the side, we're doing 3 doubles. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, 1, 2, and 3, chain 1. And then we are at a corner, and we know how that goes. It is 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, and then before we move to the next space, we always do a chain 1, and then 3 doubles, and then chain 1, 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles. I'm definitely going to be a little bit more organized as far as with having my yarn unraveled already, because yeah, 3 doubles, chain 1, and then back to this beginning, we want to finish out the corner. So we're doing 3 doubles in that corner space, and then chain 2, and then we are going to slip stitch right on top of the first double, or chain 3. So this is what everything's looking like. You always will, I don't know what the word is, but you can, when you're ready to put all of these together, because I will do a same color bordering all of these in a single crochet, just so they all have the same bordering color. Haven't decided on what that will be yet. Now let me do a quick measurement of this. It is 6 inches, which is what I want it to be. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of it. I would just go ahead and slip stitch it and end this, and we have one perfectly good granny square. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if it's something that you will be into. But if you wanted to make this bigger, you would just continue with the pattern of increase. So you can make this a larger granny square if you choose. But this is where I'm going to end. I will include the link to the video that I was inspired by in my YouTube link, and I will go ahead and label it granny square. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you later.